coffin shape because that's wider over here at the nail bed and narrow down here. So they call it coffin shape. And I think it came out nice and pretty. Let me know what you think of my nails in the comments. I'd appreciate it. Also, if you guys want to let me know what you'd like to see, please feel free. I love reading comments. So in through your mouth and out through your nose. In. And in to the count of 4 and out to the count of 4. So in. Out. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. When you do that, it makes you just really feel way more relaxed. I was thinking that it might be nice to read a poem. So I'm going to take a look and see if I can pull up something to read real quick. Hey. I have a hard time typing with my new nails. There we go. so that now, to still the beating of my heart, I stood repeating, 'tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. Some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. Only this, and nothing more. Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating there no longer. Sir, said I, or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore. But the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide the door, darkness there, and nothing more. Deep into the darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token. Only word, and the only word there was spoken was whispered word, Lenore. This I whispered, and echo murmured back the word, Lenore. Merely this and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning. Soon again I heard the rapping, somewhere louder than before. Surely, said I, surely, this is something at my window lattice. Let me see then what thereat is, and this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind and nothing more. Open here I flung the shutter, when with many a flirt and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, nor a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mien of lord and lady, perched above my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Pallas just upon the chamber door, perched and sat, and nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore. Though thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou, I said, art sure no craven, ghastly grim and ancient raven, wandering from nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Much I marveled this ungainly fowl to hear discourse so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little relevance bore. For we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing a bird above the chamber door, bird or beast upon the sculptured bust above the chamber door, with such a name as Nevermore. But the raven sitting lonely on the palace, on the placid bust, spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that one word did outpour. Nothing farther than he uttered, not a feather than he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered, other friends have flown before. On the morrow he will leave me, and my hopes have flown before. Then the bird said, and the reply so aptly spoken. Doubtless, I said, where it utters, it is only stock and store, caught from some unhappy master, whom unmerciful disaster followed fast and followed faster, till his song one burden bore, till the dirges of his hope that melancholy burden bore of nevermore. But the raven, still beguiling all my fancy into smiling, straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of the bird and bust and door. Then upon the velvet sinking, I betook myself to linking fancy unto fancy, thinking, what is this ominous bird of yore? What this grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt, and omnibus bird of yore, meant in croaking, nevermore. I sat engaging and guessing, but no syllable expressing to the fowl whose fiery eyes now burdened into my bosom's core. This and more I sat divining, with my head at ease reclining on the cushion's velvet lining, that the lamp light glowed o'er, but whose velvet violet lining with the lamplight gloating o'er, she shall press, nevermore. Then methought the air grew denser, perfumed by some unseen censer, swung by seraphim whose footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor. Wretch, I cried, thy God hath lent thee, by the angels hath he sent thee, respite, and nepenthe from thy memories of Lenore. Quaff, oh quaff, this kind nepenthe, and forget the lost Lenore, quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, whether tempter sent, or whether tempest tossed the ear ashore, desolate, yet all undaunted, on this desert land enchanted, on this home of horror haunted, tell me truly, I implore, is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore, quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet, I said, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, by the heaven that bends above us, by the God we both adore, tell this soul with sorrow laden, if within the distant Aden it shall clasp a sainted maiden, whom the angels named Lenore, clasp a rare and radiant maiden, whom the angels named Lenore, quoth the raven, nevermore. Be that word our sign of parting, bird or fiend, I shrieked, upstarting, get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token, by the lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken, quit the bust above my door. Take thy beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door, quoth the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting on the pallid bust of Pallas, just above my chamber door, and his eyes have all the seeing of the demons that is dreaming. floating on the floor shall be lifted nevermore. Okay, 1845, The Raven, Edgar Allen Poe. That was a little bit hard for me to read because, sorry, I haven't read that in a long, long time. And it's really funny because I hadn't even thought of it in a long time. But I started thinking about the things that used to help me to sleep when I was a little kid. And that was one of them. I really enjoyed, and I know